Ebony Excellence Series. Diamond Family. Thank you for tuning in again to these important series that I write, produce, edit, and happily lose sleep over. Because the effects that it has on the universe and its inhabitants is dope as every person featured on them as well. If you're new to the channel and enjoy the content, please subscribe, like, and share, and tap that bell to all to be notified when I go live. And it also helps the channel grow, and growth is good. This here, ladies and gents, is a deluxe version of the Ebony Excellence series. And without further delay, let's get to it. Diamond Family and their brand. Upon hearing great news regarding a young man's epiphany, his willingness to fail for success, and the skeleton provided to gain and build muscle upon, it came out that the root of who and what he represents rings true, not only because of his ambition, but also the very root that is we. I say we because of the backstory. Because it doesn't matter how far apart that people are, you and I will always be we. And that is why this is Rasta's Realities. It is a story that not only brought tears to my eyes reading it, as I put myself in the writer's shoes, and my eyes traced line for line. As heartwarming as the story was, it was the similarities in the ways that I was raised through my grandmother and how much I missed that woman. In addition to that, the man that I am is because of her and the mindset that she embodied. Another reason the waterworks streamed down my face as I continued to read was because of the effect that the writer and my granny's words provided a backup for each other. And the writer never met my granny. His family did, but not him personally. The writer also had the understanding about the process, meaning skipping steps is out of the question. The process is if I may use a science reference again, the skeleton. How do you think that one could walk upright without a skeleton? You couldn't. That's a very important thing to behold. The writer also spoke about elation, something that escaped me during the time when most of my family on my mom's side was with the living. And to be frank, though I am a kill, it bothered me when they were dying off back to back, and to this day still bothers me and is a driving force for what it is that I do, parenting, and my profession. The crazy thing is that my dad, a man that admitted to my ears and psyche that he wasn't and did things that only benefited his cause. Now, some to most would have a bitter disposition hearing that. But it's my father. I love him and only get one. Besides, his neglect also was a driving force for my seeds as I completed a promise to them. And that promise was to be what my dad wasn't: a father, a man that reaches and teaches, not do it for you. So many believe that because you are the parent, that the parent must do it for you or make it easier. This is false. The writer also mentioned that he overheard one child mention to someone else that, quote, no matter how much I or we messed up, Father Haas did not give up on us, end quote. Again, something that resonated with me, as my granny said and showed that very admirable trait. Pardon me, that word admirable has always been difficult for me to say, so I'm gonna try it one more time. Again, something that resonated with me, as my granny said and showed that very admirable trait. You know what I'm trying to say. The writer's works and investments were grand ones. Not just because he's receiving his flowers now while being able to enjoy them, but also because he did the work, had the wherewithal to stick to the process. Doing the work and engaging in the process is something that the loyal listeners hear on this channel like a broken record. And this means you proceed to go and collect $200 as a result. There's something else that resonated with me as well, and that is that everything that I do or speak to the universe comes to fruition, sometimes with bonuses. So much so that some around me practice envy and hatred for something that I prepared for. We at times want something but did not prepare to receive and retain it, and that is why it doesn't happen for us. When all they had to do was do the work, know and follow the process. Admittedly, the writer also spoke about not everything coming to fruition. And again, another important point. My mama used to say that people in hell want ice water. That is an impossibility. But getting what you want and need with works and staying in reality isn't. The next slide, as I read it aloud, is a direct quote from the writer. The quote, "The only step in stepdad I will ever acknowledge is the steps I have taken to earn their trust, love, and support. Although I do not have biological children of my own, I don't feel slighted at all, because my sons are truly the greatest gift God has bestowed upon me." End quote. Powerful, people. Powerful. That is the seeds of power. Something that others do not want to see us ebony folk achieve. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The writer instilled a character trait that is mostly void of ebony people, and that is tradition, self-love, and pride, with huge implications of generational wealth. A wealth that doesn't pay a dime at first, but down the line, with discipline, is worth its weight in gold, platinum, silver combined. Raymond and Mario, you sirs are the stars, and the writer is the sky. Now you're probably saying to yourself, who is the writer, Akil? You keep saying the writer. Well, with any song, show, movie, and as I said before, there's a process. We are at that point. We are at that point where the writer is none other than Hassan Phenomenon. That will be his Facebook moniker. He mentioned that he sought no pats on the back. And to you, sir, I call BS. Here's why. In his own words, he mentioned what he wanted in himself, a family, and got it. And will happily let the world know as he should. It is getting them flowers now where they can be enjoyed both privately and within the family. And besides, family, you put it on Facebook. Come on now. Lastly, the biggest part of it all is that it leads to the Diamond Family brand, coming straight to the people here in 2020 and beyond. I'll look for my merchandise, Hassan. Yeah, to have it come to me for free is nice. You want to know something nicer? It's to receive that first dollar, that first sale. And I will be honored to assist in any way to have that come to fruition for these kings in training. So salute to you, Brother Hassan, and all involved. Not one time that I see or hear fearing. This is why a deluxe Ebony Extras series. Diamond Family Mount Up. If you're new to the channel and enjoy the content, or just want to support the channel, please subscribe, like, and tap that bell to all to be notified when I go live. Thank you again for tuning in, my friend and foe, because it makes me smile, not frown, to know that my message massage show mentals are like a rental view checked in and out. Truth, reality is what this channel's about. I am R. Akil Bomani for Rastas Realities. Peace to you.